How are you guys doing, everyone? Welcome to Sharon Review. All right. Come on in, close the door. We're just going to have a little chit chat. All right. So Wayne is telling Anthony that Iman leaving Shayla is a curse. Why would Wayne say that? That's what I'd like to know. Why would Wayne say that? Make that make sense for me, everyone. All right. So that is one of the questions I needed to ask you. And Wayne drop a nugget here. Wayne says, I guess blessing comes with curses and curses comes with blessing. Anthony says, would Wayne give his ex-wife or his baby mama 50% time money? He says, yes, I would. I give them 30 to 40,000 a month. They have houses and they have cars. He say, you know what? You can't hold on to your money. Give the money to the woman. Him tell him. Says, Anthony, give it to her. And it looks like whatever you pray for, it's very strong. Oh my goodness, guys. This was something else, I'm telling you. I was so shocked in what I'm hearing Brother Wayne said to Mr. Antipans today. In this last skit here, it was skitting. It was really skitting. I tell you guys, the skits them today that they drop on, we've been reviewing it is fantastic. Well done to all the actors and actresses. Well done. Happy birthday, Dave. I have to go put your picture on the page. I forget to wish you happy birthday, so I may have got to do that. Happy birthday. One more ear pan them, Dave. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Okay. So you know what? So Wayne told Anthony that he thinks Wayne is a blessing to Anthony and Amber. When Wayne said that, Anthony says, why you that say he's a blessing to me? So he's letting him know Amber is not hurting anymore. Because what? Guess why, darling? Guess why Amber is not hurting anymore? Dave is a blessing because may have to laugh out loud. Dave took away Amber hurt. He took away her hunger. He took away Amber resentment. Amber is in love, guys. She is in love. And remember, Dave's mother said already that she can see both Amber and Dave love each other. Just like how when I make him know, just like how you're loving Aunt Denanisha is the same way Dave love Amber. No, serious. We are called a spade. A spade. Let me bring my ring light closer to me. Maybe I have to get the other one that go over my head. Yeah. Hi there, Antoinette. Welcome in. How are you doing? Me says, Wayne drop a lot of nugget in that skit. Me not talking one with Denanisha. Because Denanisha just full of that. All I know, guys, this last skit here, Wayne said Dave is a blessing to both Amber and Anthony. And he said, if you can't accept that, Anthony, that means you're still in love with Amber. Oh my goodness, guys. Antoinette, what do you think? Hi dear Suzette J. Now see Wayne drop some major nugget. Do you think Antoinette and Suzette, Anthony are going to fight now for Amber? Because Anthony was not looking too good. Me no know where I go on. Me no know. All me know say Anthony was not looking too good. Him say, why am I a blessing to me? Why? Now here, Wayne said to him, so, Iman, remember I was telling you about Shayla. Iman leaving Shayla is a curse. Because when Shayla was with Iman, she wasn't studying you. But as soon as he left her, She's on you again. She started studying him. And trust me, baby, things are happening. Me tell you guys, we have to pick up the nuggets as we go along. We have to pick up the nugget. Anthony's in his feelings because what? Dave bought his girl a house. Guys, I think there is a major twist coming. I don't think so. That ship has sailed. Darling, me not said anything. I'm talking about where Wayne I said, darling. When our Wayne I say right now, where Wayne I say, Suzette said, Denanisha just asked Anthony if he was happy. He lied, of course he lied. She knew he disturbed by Dave buying Amber a house. Anthony will remember what Wayne told him about Denanisha and the house. Exactly. Darling, may not even get to watch the one yet when Wayne come over and talk to Denanisha. And you guys get to watch that because I was on live. I didn't get to watch that yet. But I get to see this last one here that we saw. And I said, let me just come on. And Wayne is telling Anthony right now, says, Anthony has to get back into the game of things. Him says, you don't realize that people out there is getting through. I compete, and Anthony, when I tell him, say, I need to get a passive income. He said, look what me I do. You used to do that. And Anthony said, him in competition with himself. Wayne said, don't you see me have a lot of things going on? I have massive movie. I have a passive income, just like Dave have passive income. When Anthony say him have that in compete with himself, but him say you need to get back in the game, brother. You need to get back in it. He say I have movies, I have shows coming out. Him have shows. Him, in comedian business, him have him have a movie deal. Him have the podcast. Him have multiple things coming in that can give him passive income. And he wants Anthony to get on board with that. And I think that's a good thing. Anthony has dropped the ball since his wife tell him says she wants a divorce. Right? And honestly, guys, I think he is actually right. Dave is actually a blessing for the Daltons. Is he also a lesson for the Daltons? I am just laughing. But guys, mark my word, there is a twist. Remember, God don't bless mess, but in SkitLanta, it does look that way, but we're not going to knock anything. So at the end of the day, guys, I am just saying, Dave tell Amber in now play about her. Amber tell him say she love him and he loves her. And remember, I asked you guys, will Amber take that measly liquor bucket money? And you guys I tell me said no, she shouldn't take it. And then when I heard what the lawyer said, Anthony lawyer says today, I'm asking you guys, and I ask for a reason. Remember, there's always method to my madness. And you guys know Sharon right now. I'm Sharon review by now. That when I ask something, I don't want to hear my thing play, so I don't need that to play. Okay. So with that being said, guys, let me see what Suzette said. When they first came on, I believe we thought he could be instrumental in getting the Daltons to help their marriage. It hasn't turned out that way, but there is a twist. Yes, Suzette, that's what a lot of people was saying too, that he was going to help the marriage. At first, I was agreeing with the team. But then when I saw the movement, I said, something is up. And then I was correct, right? But there is a big twist coming. Guys, I think Anthony is going to fight for his wife. But what? Guess what? Amber ain't stunting Dave anymore. Amber ain't stunting that man, the Anthony anymore. She got bigger and better. And guess what he does? And Anthony says, why? Wayne says, because Amber is going to swim in the lake. And he thinks, he say you joke too much. He's not joking. And Wayne dropped, he was teaching Anthony, said, what you pray for, you're getting. Guys, remember, What we said on the live, Terry and all of us says, was it Terry called that? All of us on the panel says, Anthony is going to get his Job moment. That was Charmaine says that in getting in Job moment because him think holding on to his money is a blessing, but it's actually a curse. Anthony, he says, now here we and tell him just now, give Amber the money, get your heart free, be at peace. Him say, I give my baby mamas them the money, and I am set free, and I have deals coming in because God saw my heart, and He's blessing me. So him went on to say, I guess blessing comes with curses, and curses comes with blessing. When let Anthony know I am at peace, so give her the money. And the only thing Anthony could have up upon, 50%, you'd give them 50. He say, yes, I give more. I give 30 to 40. I give 30 to 40,000 a month. Oh boy, I mean, I think Anthony will learn, but Anthony is in for a rude awakening. That's why I said there is a big twist is coming, guys. So now, him also say, Iman leaving Shayla is a curse. Is that a curse for Anthony? Because now Shayla is going to run Anthony pocket because of Kai? Okay, let me read what you guys are saying. Okay, we read that one. And then Margot. Hi, Margot, welcome in again. You're jumping again. Anthony dropped the ball when Shayla got pregnant. Yep. Our God is also a forgiving God. Yes, He is. God, guys, me understand all of that. You see today when Amber up on her knees and I thank God and she cry up to Him. All right. Me don't say me I say. Me not Sharon review is very happy for Amber, but you know how when I carry on and in here we are complain and then we end drop that skit here for us with some major nugget in this scene here with Iman and Anthony. That was many nuggets in that. He said, Dave is a blessing for both of you. Him never say Anthony alone or Amber. He said for both of you. He is a blessing. What do you think Wayne mean by that? Chat family, don't let me hear talk by myself because me can't do this without you guys. So, Suzette, what do you think? Who else is there? Alani, Margot, Marianne, what do you think Wayne was alluding to? Alani, what Alani is saying? Let me see. Alani says, watch when Denanisha asks Auntie if he's real. Yeah, I saw that. Anthony was not truthful to her. He lied. Alani says, Alani says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, darling. Suzette says, if Anthony pursue her, he's going to have to work really hard. All she has ever wanted is for him to fight for her. You are absolutely right. And we said that many times already till we even stop. Even me, I say, God has a plan, trust the process. Me, I go park that for now. And me, I speak for what me see. And I know that God has a plan. I'm not giving up on God has a plan, but I do not know what the plan is. But today we saw, this is Dave's birthday today, guys. And Dave gifted his love of his life a house. And it wasn't just a little house. This was a big investment. That the lawyer said, Anthony lawyer said, it's a marital asset. All right, and guess what? Amber is what? She's not single. Amber is still what? Legally married, but she's what? Legally separated also. All right. Look how rough he's looking. Yep. And in there with Denanisha, and Denanisha can't tell him if he go cut it, trim up himself, clean up himself. If Amber did care, Amber seemed now, Amber that said, go clean up yourself like what she used to do in the other one. But Amber over him. Amber is not hurting anymore. No see, no here we and say, Amber forgive you. Amber is not trying to hurt you on Anthony. She's at peace. So give her what she asks for. So let's see if Anthony is going to give her a low ball where she asks for, or he's gonna say, okay, Amber, I'm gonna give you the 50%. Anthony give Amber the 50%, I would say he's learning. If Anthony just continue to pray and ask God for guidance, so that here we're licking back with. Just like how you enjoy Denanisha, at the same way Amber enjoyed Dave. And that was his face for that. Oh my goodness, guys. I am loving this. I enjoy reviewing the Kountry Wayne skit with you guys, darling. And I love you guys reviewing it with me too. Because, guys, you guys make my day. You guys make my day. Dave said he has to be honest. Dave is a blessing for you and Amber. Anthony says, always Dave a blessing to me because Dave took away Amber, Wayne said. Mr. Wayne petty bad. And said, because Dave took away Amber. Oh my God, that is so sweet. And him also went on to say, if there wasn't a Dave, Amber would still be studying you, but because there is a Dave, she ain't studying you no more. Amber may love Dave for all what he is doing for her, but she is not in love with him. She love him, but she not in love with him. Yes, I hear what you're saying there, Susan. Thank you for that. Marian said, Wayne told that Denanisha a blessing for him. Anthony impassive is passing him by and not hasn't been working. Impasse. Oh, okay, that's what I mean, impasse. Suzette J says, Amber thanking God was nice, but thanking God for bringing Dave into her life was incorrect. She's thinking Dave is her next husband. I know, so yeah, I believe so. From the day she met him, she think, okay. So guys, let me put this up because you know, say, Anthony did love Amber till he married her without a prenup. Do you believe? Let me just put up my glasses so I can see good. Do you believe Dave, oh, may I put Fave? Dave will let Amber sign. What you call that thing there? A prenuptial. We just see what you guys saying. All right, does he love her enough not to let her say, like how Anthony did love Amber enough not to say it? Although, in my opinion, I say the reason why I didn't let Amber sign that prenup, me still stick with it. In ain't no money. In ain't no money. Amber showed them her financial, but Anthony couldn't produce any because he didn't have no money. That's my opinion. All right. Hi there, Marvis. Margot says, the only time Anthony pray is when something happens to him or his money. Thank you, Margot. And then Marvis says, hi, Sharon. Oh, Marvis, yeah, Marvis. And then Melissa says, Denanisha and Aunt, thank God for bringing them together. Well, good for them. Now here Wayne say, Anthony. Wayne also drop another nugget, guys. Let me see where I put that. Because one thing, I don't want nobody say, Sharon, you're not saying the right thing. You are not saying, he says, Wayne said to Anthony, Amber got her blessing, but you don't see your blessing unless you're still in love with Amber. So much you don't see that blessing. All right. Me just a state where me just a take out all the most important thing where we and say. So you guys say yes, Dave, I'm gonna make Amber sign the prenup. All right. Thank you. So Melissa is here saying, Suzette says, Sylvester, both Aunt and Denanisha are delusional, thinking God put them together. Exactly, Suzette. Same as Amber and Dave. God will not send a married man to a woman or a man to a single person. They are twisting the word of God. Are they? Guys, we have some little fun in this. Are they? And you know how cheeky I can be. Or you can say me petty too. But you know, we have to have fun with these discussion. We can't be so uptight. We have to have a little discussion into this. Anthony still love his wife. Marvis says yes. I know that. So I think Anthony is gonna go push harder. You know something, guys? Me and Charmaine and Terrian was on our little chat. And we says, do you guys want to hear our theory? Or maybe I'll leave our theory and we can tell you, but let me just hear what you guys saying. Oh my goodness. Del Marie says, Wayne told Anthony that Denisha cook for him is not enough. Exactly. We already know that. Thank you, Del Marie. It's not enough. What did Denisha bring to the table but our son? She bring herself. She's just a bottom feeder like Shayla. I'm sorry to... Am I sorry? You know, say me a real papi show, so me no sorry one bit. She a bottom feeder just like Shayla. Ongo thing she work. I have to give her that. She work. Right? And guess what? Her eye red like Shayla. She thought about say she happy. I asked Anthony if he happy for Amber. That's why she asked Anthony, are you happy? Guess what? What she want? Anybody put night chat already? So since me no see it, me I go say it. She want Anthony to buy her a house too. And a bed. She want a new bed. And she want a new house. The audacity of Denisha. Me no know where she a going with it now. Can you believe it? Denisha want a new house now or yai red. Me thought I uncle Shayla one have red yai, but me never know say Denisha have it too. Me tell you, a lot of people are gonna be in them feelings because of the house where they have by Amber. Trust me, guys. They, me never did know say Denisha would have ready eye, honestly. To her, she behave strong and mighty and she behave cool and collective like nobody are. But guys, when she said today, show me say she not different than Shayla. A scammer is always a scammer. The lepers, what your guy says, lepers never change their spot. That's what you guys tell me. And we're not say about the snake too. Okay. Let me behave myself and listen to what my chat family say instead of me rambling away. Because sometimes, you know, me get in my head. So let me just, since me says we are do this together, we have to do it together. So let me hear what you guys saying. So Suzette said, even though Anthony sometimes barks at Wayne, he values his advice. He's going to remember what Wayne said about Denisha. But you see, listening though. One thing, you know, people tell Anthony and Amber stuff and they do their one thing. Say they don't listen. Right, guys? They don't listen. They do their one thing. Thank you for that, Suzette. Suzette says, we want to hear your theory. You want to hear my theory? You guys have to give me enough likes. Let me see. Wait there. Guys, we have 36 I watch and me only have 7 likes. Me can't give a material like that. Come on. I can't give you guys with you. We have our little meeting after the live and I will tell you guys. But me need to see likes on that thing. Me say 30. What is this? Me say 38 I watch and me have 10. We have to bring that like up. Come on, guys. Come on. Get the likes and we need to get into the algorithm. I love you guys. And I know sometimes depends on what you guys are. And, you know, remember to click. But this is a live. You guys won't drop out. If you drop out, you come back, you touch the screen. Angela teach me that. She says you don't touch this. Remember when I have to do my walking. I promise to do my walking. All right. So Suzette says we want to hear your theory. Okay, Suzette. When I get enough likes, then I will drop that nugget. Margot says, Denisha knows that Anthony is still in love with Amber. Yes, that's why she wants Anthony to tell her his feelings. So that way she can throw it in his face. You see, you know, see where I go on. She just as diabolical as Shayla. Suzette P says, how is she a bottom feeder? Maybe I the wrong terminology me use. But the reason why I say it is because her eye red. Maybe I should just say she have red eye. So make me correct myself, Suzette P. I will, no. We don't know what happened between Denanisha and her baby daddy. There's more to that story. We know that she turned her life around. We know she got to prison. And we know that that's the information we have. And she's cool and collective. And she wants to work. And all of those things, right? And then she behave like she's no different than Shayla. Shayla have a kid. But maybe she's not a bottom feeder. But she's a scammer for sure. So maybe Sharon review misspoke. But she ready eye. She want the same thing as Amber. Just like oh Shayla want Amber house. Now here Shayla says, wouldn't I look nice in that house? So I guess Amber is not deserving of that house. So this is why me I look at Denanisha side eye from she walk in at that woman house and take up residence in at that woman house, in Amber's house, in a Amber bed. Now here she said to Anthony tonight, I want a new house and I want a new bed. Shayla would have requested that same thing too. So I don't see no difference from, only difference I see with Denanisha right now, she's working, she's a go-getter, she's a manipulator, she know how to get things. And even Anthony says, you're trying to hustle me. I tell you guys, okay. All right, thank you, dear Suzette. Delmarisa Wayne said, Amber had a salon, bar, businesses, a businesswoman who brought a lot to the table, and Anthony quietly agreed. Of course, he has to quietly agree because and he's reminding Anthony, why is Anthony, let me ask you guys, I'm going to make you guys come to the conclusion. And if not come to it, then I'll tell you guys. But right now, I am just, let me just read what it says. Anthony have to agree because he knows it's the truth. Why is Wayne asking Anthony, do you love Amber? Why is Wayne asking? Why is Wayne telling Anthony, Dave is a blessing for you and Amber? He never first say Anthony alone. He says Dave is a blessing for both of you. Okay, sit on that, make it marinate. Margot, I laugh off of me. All right, Margot, may I laugh with you too? Okay, may I wait to see the likes go up? I am waiting to see the likes go up. All right, so Delmarie says, after Denanisha practically run Amber out of her house, and now she's asking Anthony for a new house and a bed. Exactly. Now see the girl. Oh, Jesus, Delmarie. Now see the girl out there. That girl there come from scamming, you know, and people are behave like say she has somebody. She turn her life around, yes. And a scammer know how to scam and get what they want. She's an opportunist that see that she wants better for her son because she has a son, so she have to turn her life around. And some people, when you go to jail, you learn. And you say, boy, I no want to go back in that behind bars, so let me turn my life around. Some people, it actually turned them around, and some people, they're just a revolving door in and out of prison. But it looked like in Denanisha's case, she learned. She don't want to be whatever person she is before. So we have to give her a spade that she's a working person. Shayla was never a working person. Shayla, I shouldn't have said that she wasn't a working person. I think I am wrong to say that. Don't you guys think so? She have her yes mom working for her. That's all I can tell you. All right. And Melissa says, Buddy isn't in love with Amber, but the idea of marriage, it was an image. Is Professor love to Shayla and now Denanisha. Thank you for that, Sylvester. So it says Shayla called her Shayla. Shayla called her Shayla 2.0. Margot says, Sharon, I agree. Thank you, Margot. Denisha is a scammer and a gold digger. She is going to dry his pocket. Me tell you now, guys, a major twist is coming, guys. A major twist, something that you and I don't even see coming. But I think I see something coming. Guys, just always think all the right are right. Okay, today they have Amber blessing God because to me, I think she had a confession. And I think, in my humble opinion, maybe she haven't told Dave about Wayne. But for some reason, I can't get off of. She says, thank you for not judging me. And I'm here saying, did she tell him? And the writer then purposely didn't tell us, says she tell him? And I hope she did tell him. I could be wrong on that, but for some reason, I am hoping that Amber did tell him, right? When I was on the live, they dropped a skit, and I looked at it. I couldn't hear it, but I was looking at it. And when Amber told him that she gonna ask for less because you guys tell me, says she says she gonna ask for less. I haven't watched it yet. I was looking at it, but it was no volume because, I don't want it playing to StreamYard. And to me, when she says, I'm going to ask for less, to me, I saw the demeanor in their face change. Like him look sad. But our co-host, Charmaine, said she didn't see that. And guys, me never really agree with anybody else. I like my own opinion. And sometimes I do get it right. But I am here wondering, because you guys been dropping some nuggets in the chat a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing more, but you don't know who you guys are. We just leave restless for now. Let we see how much likes we have so far. Just let me know when you think that it's time for me to drop our nuggets. Or we will leave it until tomorrow when the birthday dinner, because it looks like a lot gonna come on. Melissa says, if Amber settle for less, do you think Ant will sign and let Amber be free? No, honestly, Sylvester, I don't think he would. He doesn't want Amber to be happy. That's, me stop it. It's my show. I do not want. I almost said something that wasn't supposed to come out of my mouth. Oh, but I hope he does sign. I hope he will give her the 50. Because I remember Angelina said, the 50% what you have left belongs to Kai. And she going to protect that. That's all I'm saying. That was a nugget and I'm still running with it. Brian says, I said earlier that it was a marital property and his lawyer asked if it was in her. Yes, Brian, you did. You even said it yesterday to Brian. Brian, you've been saying, you guys, a lot of you guys been saying, even me been asking question, but it is what it is. I heard what her lawyer said. Charmaine is saying the lawyer wrong. But is the lawyer wrong? That's what I made a poll that already in the other poll. But is the lawyer wrong? Is Anthony lawyer wrong? Is Anthony lawyer wrong, guys? Is Anthony lawyer wrong? The new skit, Amber talking to Anthony tomorrow about the divorce. Yeah, she will. Will she do that tomorrow? Because tomorrow is they're having a dinner, right? Okay, so maybe she does. Yeah, maybe. Do people not realize that Wayne paying her 10K a month? So, yes, she's working. So she's getting her 10K. Yes, she's working. She changed her life around. She get the job by line, says to Mira, I go fire her. She get what she wanted. Denisha always wanted to be closer to Wayne, so she do anything that was in her arsenal, and that's how she end up with the job. Margot say yes, the attorney is wrong. Okay, thank you, Margot. Let me see on the poll. Did me take off the poll too early? So 80% of you says the lawyer is wrong. Brian says, and a lot of you guys tell me, say, Sharon, because you know me don't know the law, so me have to ask question. And you guys are educating me because all I know said these skit that drop, there are entertainment value. We have some comedy relief, and we also have some nice lessons that they're teaching us. There's a lot of life lesson teaching us, darling. Remember, Anthony prayed that he will lose his money to get back his wife. However, Amber says she's not going back to him. Oh, la la da da da. Del Marie. Del Marie. He said he'd rather lose his money. And you're absolutely right. He prayed for that. Now remember, Wayne said to him, said the prayer that way you pray is a powerful prayer. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. This is too delicious. I said, when I see that, guys, I say, you know what? I have to jump on back and talk to you guys. But you know how ironic Anthony is and selfish. We have to speak on the matter. We have to call a spade a spade. When you love something very much or somebody so much, you have to set them free. And if it's meant to be, they will come back. He should not stop her. Let you go. Maybe the grass is not greener on the other side. Him in a fairy tale delusional set with Denisha. The grass is not greener on that side either because she been showing us how she is. I do not know. But every time she's with Anthony, she always asking up her face. It's like say she dictate when him get it. She dictate when he can't touch her, when she get upset when she don't get her own way. That's a manipulation tactic right there. Me not say nothing nice, but he is in love with his lobster pasta. Lobster pasta. Oh my goodness, let me go read what you guys are saying, yeah, because me I get in my head too much. Okay, Margot says Denisha is going to leave Anthony for Wayne. Don't say it too loud, Margot. Oh, Lord, Margot, I just love that. Sylvester said, that's Melissa says. Anne says that, but he's not parting with his money. Remember in prayer, you know. And what you pray, you shall reap. Because when you ask God for something, He surely deliver it, but not when you want Him to deliver it. Oh my goodness, Anthony. But anyway, we just go on. Let me just continue reading. Del Marie says, Anthony tries to fight for Amber. Dave will put up a fight as well. Yes, Del Marie. And now the plot thickens. Let's see how Anthony fight for Amber. But if he doesn't love Amber, he... Okay. Guys, let me ask you guys a question. When did Anthony and Wayne become friends? Because when he was with Amber, he couldn't stand Wayne. Him laugh up in a Wayne phrase. Him tell Ben say it's all business. Him have to shut off that part. You can't with emotion with Dave. So now Amber is with Dave. So because Amber is with Dave, Anthony and Wayne become good friends. I think this is why Wayne is telling Anthony, Dave is a blessing because now Anthony and Wayne is true friends. Let me ask you guys, is Wayne and Anthony true friend? Are really friends? Is Wayne and Anthony real friends? They have so much chemistry even over the phone. Ooh, Suzette. Terry. Oh, hi dear Terry. Welcome in. Yadi. My warm blessing. Big up. Well, we wish you many, many blessings, Terry. Welcome to the Sharon Review family. Margot says they were friends before Anthony met Amber. Okay. I don't think you see the same come up where Anthony did with Wayne because people said they were friends. They were never friends. Anthony con him way into Wayne's circle because they know that if they get into Wayne's circle, they get to the bag. Anthony uses Wayne to come up because Anthony lied about Wayne did have and how much money he did have as Charmaine bring that to us. She even sent me the tape and she tell me about it. So we have to give Charm a round of applause for that. And then Denanisha doing the same thing. Amber is doing the same thing too because she wants her bag. That's why she on the podcast when all of us say she shouldn't be on there, but because we know the circumstances. But she's on there. Let's see. 62% of you guys says no, they are not friends. Okay. So then just pretend. Yes, they are the same. Both enjoying hurting Amber instead of letting go. But today, to this evening, Melissa, you have to give give Caesar what is due is to him. Wayne says to Anthony tonight, before he used to say don't give her nothing. Today, him tell Anthony to give her the 50%. And I have to applaud Wayne for that. He said to Anthony, give it to her. Set your soul free. Him says, because I set myself free and I bought myself a Ferrari. There was a lot of gems dropped into that. Amber just called Anthony wanting to come over to get the rest of her clothes tomorrow and to talk. He really looks sad. He spoke with her in another room as he did not want Denanisha to hear. Oh, thank you for telling me that, Suzette. So what do you think gonna happen? She's gonna tell him that she want less. Because Wayne tell him says Amber is not hurting anymore. And he says, Anthony said, why you think she not? Dave have healed Amber's heart, guys. Remember you guys are talking about healing? He has healed Amber's heart. I'm here trying to say where am I write that. Where am I write that thing there? And he says, Dave have took away Amber anger and her resentment. That's what Wayne said to Anthony. Dave has taken away Amber anger and resentment. Him says she ain't even trying to hurt you. No more, man. Wayne is correct. Amber is not trying to hurt Anthony. She's over Anthony. She's moved on. She said, all of this the baby. So you don't think, and then Anthony says, so you don't think she's trying to hurt me by taking my 50? Wayne said, give it to her. Me done make yes, guys. Him said give it to her. And I still await upon the vote. Thank you guys for the 18 vote. Me still can't give when me and Charmaine and Terry and talk about because we don't see enough likes up there. Maybe I'll tell you tomorrow. We will, all three will tell you if it comes to pass. Amber just called Anthony. Okay, thank you, dear Susan. I appreciate that. Marvis says, Sharon, did you see that call? No, I haven't seen the call because I'm on the live. So that call came when I'm on the live. So it's only you guys see it. I didn't see the call. Suzette Parr says, I don't agree. Absolutely not. Amber came between them. Absolutely. Margot says, absolutely not. Amber came between them. Suzette Johnson says, Sharon, read my comment about Anthony and Amber call tonight. I read it already, but I can read it again, darling. Remember I said thank you? Amber just called Anthony wanting to come over to get the rest of her clothes tomorrow and to talk. He really looked sad. He spoke with her in another room as he did not want Denanisha to hear. All right, so I'm in front of the computer. So I am going to touch it. Okay, it's not gonna be, so I won't be able to hear what the computer, what they're saying. So you guys have to tell me what is being said. Thank you for telling me that, Suzette J. And Marvis, I didn't hear the call. Margot says absolutely not. Amber came between them. So she came between Anthony and Wayne. Remember, Amber was with Wayne before Anthony come on the scene, you know, remember that? And then when Anthony meet Amber, eventually Anthony knows that Amber used to deal with Wayne. He didn't know that Amber and Wayne take up back. You know what I mean? Okay, started as friends, business partner until Anthony shows an interest in Amber. Actually, Anthony actually took Amber away from Wayne without really realizing it. And then Amber, because of her insecurities, she went back to Wayne because Wayne, at the end of the day, she could have said no. But let me leave that. That's a different story. That water on the bridge. Suzette Jay says, Dave can't heal her heart. Only God can. We'll see what happens. It's going to be explosive tomorrow. Yes, Suzette, it's going to be explosive. You're absolutely right. But that's what Amber said to Dave, that he heal her heart. That's what she said. Me just a speak off Suzette. You see, everything when me say, me I say what them say. Me I call a spade a spade. Me not putting in nothing. Me I pick out the nuggets. Amber says him heal her heart. And when come and tell Anthony says she don't have no more resentment for Anthony. And that Dave is a blessing for both of them. Is Dave is a blessing to show Anthony that he still loves his wife? Is Dave is a blessing for Anthony to fight for his wife? Is Dave is a blessing for Anthony to change and stop be a weakling? Is Dave is a blessing for Anthony to be a good husband to his wife? So if that's the case, then Anthony is going to sell this house and get Amber a bigger and better because my God do what? He's gonna become into a competition. But is that God's plans for the Dalton? Or that ship already sailed? Or can the ship turn back? Guys, you have to look at it in so many different ways. But right now the ship is in the big dog. Part right now. The big dog, that's what I call him. The bigger and better. Guys, Suzette, and I will always say this. God will not give a married woman to a single man. And God would not give a single man a married man to a single woman. But in SkitLanta, it looks like it's the opposite. But they're still preaching the word of God. But it's us who have sense, or us that is watching the scene, and us who is picking out the nugget. That, yeah, me not saying me, we are a team. Remember, we are a team, and we are picking out the nuggets. And trust me, guys, there is a big twist coming. So I hope the level 3 Amber fans gonna still have that energy when that twist come. Ooh. But all I can say, I'm happy for Amber. Dave did a big boss thing today. He blessed his beloved with a house on his birthday. Or should I say, he gave them both a house. Oh my goodness, my lovelies. Oh my goodness. It is wonderful. Oh, Dave can't heal our heart. You're so right, Suzette. Only God can. Sherma says, Anthony's not going to give up that money till he lose it. That's exactly what Wayne says. Him have to be at peace. He should give it to her so he can be at peace. Him can hold on to the money. Because Wayne says, I guess blessing comes with curses. Blessings comes with curses. And curses come with blessings. Guys may never know that there's such a thing. But I learned something tonight from Kountry Wayne. I really learned something. I tell you, these kids evoke so much emotion in all of us. And they also give us educational teaching. You see what him teach us tonight? He says, blessing come with curses, and curses comes with blessings. So is Anthony was Amber curses, and Dave is Amber blessing? Or is Dave Amber curse, and Dave, me just vice versa, just spin it back around? And is Anthony Amber blessing? I'm just asking a question. Don't come for me. We just ask. We're debating. We're just having a good conversation here. We're just doing our wind down, our evening wind down. Margot says exactly. Dave heal Amber heart. That's why she is in love with Dave. So she told Dave that she loved him today. And what did Wayne says to Anthony tonight? Amber's not hurting you. She is not. I just love when I get to pick out. I just love what he said to Anthony. Dave is the both of you guys' blessing. He says if she didn't see Dave, Amber would still be studying you. But because she met Dave, Amber ain't into that business anymore. She wants bigger and better. And guess what she got? She got her heart desire. She got her dream house. And she got her dream man. But is that sustainable? That's all I'm saying. Is that sustainable? Remember, one thing with Sharon, I'll joke around. I will be serious at times. And I will call a spade a spade. And I will not be biased or anything like that. I will make sure we pick out the nuggets. But there was a lot of nuggets dropped tonight from Wayne in that little scene. I did not see that skit yet, but I'm going to look at it. That's why I say that Amber is treating Dave like he is God. Oh my, she said God sent Dave to her, Suzette. Amber said God sent Dave to her. Let me just pull this so we can be on the same rave. Or maybe Amber said, God send Dave to her. Is that true? Okay. And you know something else I heard Amber said? I think she was talking to Ernestine. She said when God formed Dave in his mother womb, he make him for her. What did Amber say when she met Anthony, when she and Anthony actually did the physical? She says, yes, Anthony was making love to my flesh. It's like, I've never felt this way before, but he was making love to my soul. Remember Amber said that? Remember I show you guys that skit when she had tell Shayla that? And she says, it's like God make him for me. Him just opened the heaven and Anthony fell in her lap. And what is Amber saying to them now? All right, let me go read what you guys saying. Okay, let me go read. Okay. Watch the call from Amber. Anthony looks sick. Okay. You said me if you watch the call, but may I talk to you guys, me on the phone. So me, one thing with you, may I be honest with you. When I was getting my driver's license and the instructor was talking to me run the red light. All right. So the driver tell me say you can't multitask. It's very hard, but I'm learning because I get to do polls with you guys. I get to read the chat. So I have come a long way. So let me see if I can find, but I won't be able to hear what they are saying to each other. So Margot wants me to watch the call from Amber. Anthony looks sick. And she laugh. Yeah, she will let her teeth, Margot. But Sylvester says, his wife Dave entered. He refused to help her, but support everyone else. Thank you for that. Suzette says, my last word on this. Dave took advantage of a vulnerable married woman. He used everything she said against her husband, about her husband, and told her things she wanted to hear. He is not an honorable man. You know what, Suzette? Stand on your truth. You know what? Don't ever change what you're thinking. I appreciate that and I second that. Thank you for that, Suzette. Well said. Eros says, hi, Sharon. Margaret Dave was her business partner before lover. The same thing as Anthony. Anthony was her business partner before lover. And he loved to eat the Cookie Monster because Anthony's a Cookie Monster. Suzette says, God did not send Dave to her. Amber was in lust. Well said, Suzette. Always be true to yourself. And I heard O'Neill says that too. Said I should never change what I'm saying. Stand on what I believe. And I'm telling every single one of you guys, whatever you believe, stand on it. Don't let nobody sway you from how you believe. This thing is teaching us a lesson to be what? To be truthful to ourselves. And yes, it's a skit. Yes, the skit evoke human emotion in us. And yes, it split the audience. But at the end of the day, just remember, it is just a skit. And it's for our enjoyment. It has some comedy session in there. It does. But right now, the Amber and the Anthony storyline is a very vital storyline. So let's see how it ends. But all me know said they were giving us, they were dropping. Me said today when I see Amber get down and praising God and thanking God for sending Dave to her. That's why I asked that question. Did God send Dave to R or did Amber pick Dave? Don't bother think Sharon review 18 and Amber. I'm not. I'm just asking question and it's a reason for my madness, not to worry. St. Michael say Amber didn't get a dream house. She received a nightmare house. Only sorrow and bad luck are attached to that house. God doesn't bless any mess. She said Anthony was a dream come true. La 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 dee, la la dee. Okay, where? Thank you for that, St. Michael. Thank you for that, St. Michael. You know what? I love how my chat family can keep it real. All right. Thank you for that. Well said. Marga says she's not treating Dave like he's God. She's showing appreciation. Thank you for that too, Marga. Yes, she is thanking God and she's thanking God that he sent this dark chocolate to her. I'm reading your guys' comment. I'm not giving you my I'm reading your guys' comment. St. Michael said, only a man of unsound mind would purchase a $3 million home for a married woman. And St. Michael, what did Anthony lawyer tell him? If it's in her name, it's marital asset. May I go by what she said? Well, let's see if it's really go like that or she didn't have all the facts. Let's see what Amber lawyer said tomorrow if she get to talk to her lawyer or she not gonna talk to her, like she only gonna talk to Anthony. May I go make sure me wake up early for this. So I asked you guys this question and I polled it. Amber said God sent Dave to her. Is that true? And 62% of you guys says no. And that means we only get 8 votes. We never get the total vote as yet. Error says, Suzette J, did you notice their conversation? Amber is not that happy. Same with Anthony. Boy, me really can't. You guys intriguing me right now. Suzette P said true. Suzette J said a nugget was that both were claimed during the call. No, a nugget that was that both were calm during the call, and the fact that he was hiding the call from Denanisha, he did not want her to hear their conversation. You know what? I can't trust you guys. Afterward, me watch it, Suzette. Thank you, Margot and Suzette, for telling me what's going on. I can trust you guys because one thing with you guys, when you pick up the nugget really, really good too. A lot of you guys does pick it up, even down to Marianne West too. Yes, you guys do a fantastic job. Every single one of you guys. Error, yes. Amber sounds sad as well. Even when they said goodbye to each other, you could feel the sadness. I love Amber Ty and Anthony Dalton. Act together. The chemistry is still there. Oh God, you make me want to come off of the live, go watch that now, Suzette. Jesus, you make me excitement. Oh my goodness. Margot Suzette J says, I say that because she knows she is in sin. And Dave convinced her it was no one else's business. Yeah, she's willingly disobeying God because Dave convinced her. Well said again, Suzette J. Well said again, Suzette J. Suzette, you hit the nail right on the head. Margot says, at Sylvester, Dave was hired for marketing and promoting her restaurant. Well said, dear Margot. Yes, that's exactly what happened. And then Melissa said, the negative house is where Aunt is living with Denanisha. Did God bless them over Amber? God no bless no mess, Melissa. You well I know, no come with that. No come with that. God no bless no mess. So if God now bless Amber mess, God now bless Anthony best. You guys I look at it totally wrong. Just listen to what Wayne says to Anthony in that skit, in this skit here. But where is Wayne? Here is Wayne and Anthony. They were actually having a real. Wayne was not being petty in this scene. He dropped a lot of nuggets, and I told you guys the nuggets. He dropped a lot of nuggets. All right. All fours are out of order. So right, Suzette J. St. Michael says, what Amber and Wolfman Dave did today was blasphemous. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that, St. Michael. Melissa says, are a single woman to a married man, even if she cook lobster. Exactly. Now that's what me I said. You know you have to get on board. Guys, one thing you know, I always call a spade, and you are calling a spade too, Melissa. Well said. Even Wayne said it to Anthony. You guys tell me never get to watch that skit. I was reviewing something else, and you guys get to watch it, and you guys tell me. You guys review it to me, and we review it together. There's a lot of time I don't have to watch any skit because whatever, when I used to show them, I never go back to them, which was a bad mistake. Well said, Melissa. Margot says, Suzette, I never said that I agree. They got together. However, no, several couples that me like this and have been married for over a decade. Margot, were they in the church or were they Christian or they non-Christian? That's all I'm asking. Just need clarification, all right? Look here, guys. Um, it is good for us to agree to disagree, so don't worry about it. Every opinion is good. Because any one of you guys get it right, I'm going to give you guys a shout out because whoever said it. When it comes true, I will be doing that. You know, we call out, we give you guys your props. Denanisha and Dave are in tutors. Definitely Suzette P. Sylvester says, Aunt got his house, wife, and son, and Shayla with Kai. He should be happy. Amber has someone else who make her happy. Yeah. Is she really? Or is she and Anthony living in a delusional world? Or is it a fantasy world? Just asking. Don't come for me. We just, you know how I do the thing, guys. So bear with me. One thing, I'll be fair. Just asking questions. Era says, Sharon, they called between both of them, said, it's all Amber and Anthony are not over each other. Thank you, Era. St. Michael said, the Daltons are both involved in cursed entanglement. There will be no positive outcome from the God forbidding interactions. Thank you, St. Michael. Guys, please continue watching the Kountry Wayne channel. Watch the skit. We will come on here and we will review it together. All right, my lovelies. And we will pick out the nuggets. We will take our learning moment. Okay. I think Margot says she knows somewhat, couple people in real life that actually have a situation like Amber and Dave and Anthony and Amber and Denanisha, and they actually move on and have a happy marriage. That's what you're saying, right, Margot? Suzette says, you notice in the call, I haven't seen the calls. Are you guys the call? I can't watch it now because I'm on live. I'm on my phone, so I can't see it yet. You notice in the call, she mentioned that I don't want to pop up like you pop up at my man's house. And you say she's not affected by Anthony. Who you talking to, Suzette? Me? I don't know. Guys. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna sit on it a little bit more. I'm going to sit on it a little more. All I can say to you guys, there is a big twist coming. A big twist. Errol says at St. Michael, I am so surprised Amber did not brag to Anthony about the house. She does, yeah. Let's see how that. I'm dying to see what that conversation is gonna look like tomorrow. Honestly, guys, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to pick out the. Who block you, Margot? Hold on, Margot. Let me see. Me not see nothing black here. There's nothing black. Because you're talking, oh, can you be black, Margot? Let me go in my studio. Hold on, Margot. Because anything happen, I can see it in here. Hold on. And you're on here, so Frank, you're commenting, that mean you're not black. Okay? Okay, Suzette Jason, not you to those who say she's not affected by Anthony. I'm checking the system, Margot, not to worry, because you just said something, so I'm in my back office right now. So I'm double checking, all right? It will tell me. But you are commenting, so that means you're not black. Let me see. Mm-hmm. No, you're not black, darling. You're not black. Yeah. Just log out and come back in, Marco. You're not black. I just checked the system. Yeah, I just checked the system, darling. You're not black. Because your comment, because Margot, you're not black. You just says they block me. Who block you, baby? I checked my system. You're not black. You didn't do anything to get any black. Okay? And then Suzette P said, Dave and Denanisha are intruders. St. Michael said, think Anthony may bankrupt Wolfman. Dave has payback. Remember, payback is a dog. Yes, darling. I want to know what is in that envelope. I think it was something to do with Dave's business. He may not be as wealthy as he thinks. Oh my goodness, Suzette. You know, I've been racking my brain all day wondering what could be in that envelope. And I was saying, like, oh, she's a part owner of the business. Does she take all of his money? Or he thinks, okay, you know what? We're gonna see. Do you think he's gonna get that letter tomorrow? Or are they going to hold that letter over our head and make we have to wait longer? One thing I can say about these skits always wrap up fast. And then they jump onto something new. Margot says, I have a moment. I have a moment and it was great. No, no, no. No, when you're black, you can't come in. None at all. And I check my system. I check my black office and you're not in the black box. No. You remember that person who came and asked for money today? That person is black. And me sure no say my moderator didn't do any blocking. If it would have shows us on the screen, I would have seen it on the screen and I didn't see anything on the screen. And then I double check in the back office and you're not. So Era says, Suzette J, Amber family are not aware about what she is doing with Dave. Era, thank you for that, Era. Well said. Okay, Margot says, Anthony looking a bit sad in that call with Amber. He misses her. Oh, Heidi, I think Anthony realized that he lost her today. When Wayne got into the car, Anthony was looking really, really sad. And then he go into the house and him and the little boy talking, and you can see him don't have that spark like what him have a talk. But oh, you see what I have? Him a look at Denanisha outside. But you hear what, you know what, Wayne dropped a lot of nugget today. He drops a lot of nugget. He talk about Amber bring values to Anthony. Are you guys saying because we not get to watch those ones? And you guys also let me be aware that Wayne Let him know what value Amber went bring. Anthony, why Anthony fell in love with her. And you guys let me know, he says, Denanisha, can I make what you call that? Mac and cheese with lobster. Lobster and mac and cheese, right? But what value does Denanisha bring? She can cook. But what is her value? Cooking. But Amber is an asset. Remember that. Amber is an asset. Even Dave told Evelyn, Amber is an asset to me. Like how Amber was an asset to Anthony. Why do you think him never tell Amber not to work? Because he knows his wife wants her back. She's independent. Anthony dropped the ball where his wife concerned. So let's see what Jesus has a plan us to do. Wayne give us lots of nuggets today, but a lot of people overlooking the nuggets. And even early this morning with that envelope with Dave's name on it. All right. Suzette said, Melissa is a scorned woman. She knows his business like the back of her hand. Either that or she's pregnant. Suzette, I am hoping that you're correct. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we have lots of predictions. We have predictions because, I put polls out too for you guys to do. And you guys been very wonderful. Thank you guys for helping me with that too. Because that's always spark conversation. We get the conversation going. So many of us come from all walk of life, all different ethnicity. And we come into agreement. This is why I love my chat family. I enjoy talking to you guys. Can you guys know, let me be honest with you guys. I suffer from depression. Since when? I think it's 5 years now. And I didn't even know it at first. People who are saying Michelle's husband is stealing all of their money. Anthony, Ben, and that other guy, Lisa husband. People are saying Michelle's husband. How is he stealing the money, Nata? Who is saying that? Amber lied to her father when he asked her, is she cheating? Yes, St. Michael, she did. She lied to everybody until Melissa out her. And that's how the truth comes out. And then Anthony couldn't find her. She never come home. Anthony run to Wayne house. Things say Amber was either up in the tree or she hid underneath the chair where Wayne sit on. But guys, that was a hilarious skit. We have to speak. It's a hilarious skit, I must say. Era says at Campbell, both of them are missing each other. Not only Anthony. Thank you, Errol. Margot says, Anthony broke covenant over that marriage multiple times. He interrupted Rose's wedding and then he moved in with her. She almost had a fight with Rose at her house to get him to come back home. Well said. And also Amber broke covenant with her engagement and be with Wayne right up to the day of the wedding. But when she said I do, she cut that off. But when she met Dave, she broke covenant again. We have to be fair. So in my book, they're even. That's my humble opinion. But then again, I forget that I'm not supposed to say anything. I'm just reading your guys' comment. Margot says, then he turned around and had a baby with Shayla. He was the head of his family. Anthony was never head of no family. Amber was the head of the family. Amber was the one wearing the pants and Anthony wearing the skirt. That's why she says he's soft. Remember, she making fun of him with her lawyer. And even down to Denanisha says Anthony needs to grow 2 pairs. O'Neill TV says Anthony needs to grow 2 pairs. Even we are from O'Neill chat family, some of us. Majority of us. And we also said Anthony need to grow up here. Oh God, guys. Nata says, all other blogs, they are saying that they think Melissa is pregnant or trying to take one away because she is crazy too. But I think the catch will be Amber is pregnant too. If that is so, oh my goodness. Okay, so if Amber is pregnant, that means our theory is wrong. That it's Anthony. So if Amber is pregnant, she's pregnant for Dave. But then again, if they're going by God as a plan, would they really make Amber be pregnant? What is Amber consequences? Because Wayne keep on to say Amber consequences, what is it? And where is Anthony consequences? Me keep on to ask you guys and nobody now tell me. And me keep on to ask and me now stop till me get that answer from you guys. And from Mr. Wayne. Thank you for that, Nata. That's a really good twist. That would be a very big twist. Dee says, Anthony knows he did Amber wrong and is eating at him. He looked like he is depressed. Dee says, of course him have to look at depressed, darling. The man depressed for real. Wayne leave some good pointers with Anthony tonight. I have to say. I must say. And you know, and Sharon review, we call a spade, guys. Yep. Wayne leave a lot of nuggets with Anthony, and Anthony has to think. When Wayne drove off, Anthony was still thinking. Amber think it's all that glitter is gold. Yes, Arrow. Melissa said, does Shayla and Denanisha? Yep. Yes, they all do that to Mel. They think all that glitter is gold, but it's not. And Denanisha fight, see that for herself. Shayla has a rented house, but Iman, and now she wanted Amber new house. Jealousy is real. Exactly. Melissa, me said Shayla bad mind bad, but me never did know said Denanisha bad mind too. She want a new house and she want a new bed. All of a sudden she want a new bed because she saw what Dave bought for Amber. Me can't wait to get the reaction from Delicia and Lauren. But all we know say, Honeypot, aka Tamara, and Ernestine is happy for Amber. Wayne is in his feelings, but Wayne dropped some nuggets. There was no covenant if you're not married. Who is not married? Amber is married to Anthony. Margot is laughing. I heckling, darling. Welcome in. If Anthony becomes vicious, Amber will be in serious trouble. True, St. Michael. That's why. Don't you see him start with the vindictiveness? What did he do? In call the lawyer and out Amber to the lawyer, says she not live here. And she have a man and the man by her house. You guys have to look at that. When he said that, I says, oh my goodness, look at little uncle. Didn't tell his lawyer, said he's doing the same thing. He moves in Denanisha and I spell marital money upon Denanisha. Remember what Anthony lawyer said? He's not supposed to be spending no extras or doing anything. And did Anthony listen? And every time Anthony, they're showing the envelope, Wells Fargo. They're doing it for a reason because it is going to come back to bite Anthony in his butt. God can never bless a sinner. Anthony and Amber are both cheaters. Yep, they're both cheaters. Well said there. Both of the Daltons wrong each other. Yes, they do. Yes, they did. Margot says at error, what God do you serve? God does bless sinners. We are all sinners in the eyes of God. Okay, guys. Just keep it cordial. I do not want any fight amongst you guys. There is to agree, disagree to agree. All right, darlings? Just keep it moving. Amber frantics thinks Anthony was in charge. Oh, Amber's fanatics thinks Anthony was in charge and controlled Amber. That was not true. He was too soft in dealing with a lot of things in his relationship. D. Fraser, you are absolutely right. Well said. I love this comment. Well said. I'll read it again. Amber fanatics thinks Anthony was in charge and controlled. Amber, that was not true. He was too soft dealing with a lot of exactly because him have Shayla, him have the pregnancy, then the baby born Kai, and then he have what other woman name? Shayla mama? Angelina. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Marco. Nata says they are saying that he stole something out of the office and he access and code to all of their dirty law dealings and that he is embezzling funds. I don't know. Just repeating what was said in a chat. Okay. All right. So that is alleged. All right. Thank you, dear Nata. I will take a look and see what we can see. I think he was talking to somebody. I'm going to go take a look at it. So when we review again, I can let you know what I think on that, all right? What we saw today was a fantasy illusion and delusion. Illusion and delusion. Time will reveal everything. Yes, St. Michael, it will. I wonder what happened to my computer. It went into sleep mode. Error retracted her message. Me don't want nobody fight. Just be kind to each other, please. And Margot said, thanks, Eklin. I have a crazy theory, but I want to look at the call between Amber. I'm going to look at it, and I'll give you a call, Suzette, when I take a look at it. And Anthony, pay attention. What was said about Denanisha's son. Okay. All right. I will take a look at that call. Eklin says, Suzette, no. Why? You are very attractive. Dilla says, who is he talking attractive? Oh, you mean Anthony and Wayne? Engage is not a covenant. It is a promise. You enter into covenant with vows. Okay, Nata. Okay. Stand correct. All right. But Anthony says, Franny Dame put the ring on her finger. She was his wife. Oh, my goodness. Oh, did you figure out where I'm going? Suzette asks Eklin. Yes, Suzette. Eklin says, it probably won't happen too easy. Maybe not. You know what, guys? Whatever is said and what I think you guys are saying, don't ever rule it out. Margaret says, I'm talking about before. No. I understand, Margaret. I got what you were saying. I'm talking about before they got married when Amber cheated with Wayne. Oh, me think them ring light shut off. It have a little shot in it. It's better not, Wayne says. The divorce is happening this time around. Later down, they will be back together when all the lesson is learned. Yes, Eklin. Tina says, hi, Sharon, I didn't realize you were live. That's okay, baby girl. You know what? If I'm not in the algorithm, you guys are not going to get the notification. This is why I says click the like button. So let the rest of the chat family knows I am on. Yeah. And sometimes, I know that you guys go all over. So I do get it. But it's okay also. Players with the word of God can be very dangerous. God can never bless a sinner. Anthony and Amber will surely receive karma. That's what Error said. St. Michael says, what we saw today was a house of sorrow, and bad luck. Oh my goodness, you're really standing in what you're saying, St. Michael. One thing with St. Michael, him not changing what him saying. And as I said to you guys, stick to what you're saying. Don't change nothing for nobody. Lee, why you retract your message? Michelle husband got a thumb drive from Michelle with all of Ben's information. Really, D? So he's actually embezzling money? Sharon, please tell Amber worshippers to stop tagging me. Era, we're all having the conversation. That's why I said please be nice to each other. All right? We are just having fun with this skit. Michelle husband is blackmailing Ben. Yes, that for sure I saw that said, but I didn't get to watch it. Lee says, what are you guys are reviewing? What are you guys are reviewing? Lee, this one, I'm reviewing that one when Wayne tell Anthony, Dave is Amber and Anthony blessings. And him also said, Iman leaving Shayla is a curse. Oh my goodness, I couldn't, oh Lordy Lord. That may not prevent a divorce. That is true, Eklund. That is true. I think Eklund and Suzette is having a private discussion, and I think I understand what they're saying. And Eklund thinks it's gonna be easy, but I'm letting them know whatever it is, and I think I know what it is. Don't ever put it out. If you guys notice, Charmaine and I and Terry and Annette, we are on Lee now, and Suzette, and Eva Eklund. You guys and even Carla will come up. And I think a time there may have Carla, Melissa on. But listen to this, guys. I don't even remember what Melissa name go by. Maybe that's why I'm going to get to send her the link because I hardly see her lately. But we all have different perspective and we come together as one. You see how God good? God is blessing us. And this called communication. Suzette Johnson said, please hit the like button. Let's be nice and respect one another. Yes, Suzette J. That's what we have to do. Let's be nice, respect each other's opinion. Well said, Suzette. Guys, listen to the moderator. St. Michael said, the fan spinning at the end of the Dalton's conversation tell us that something will be hitting the fan. Yes, something definitely is coming, St. Michael. Shayla wants Amber life. Yes, Nata, she did. Why did you think I did that live before I did the last live there? My regular live. Shayla is already imagining driving her car into Amber's driveway. Yes! Oh my God, Nata. And Tamara. And she told Tamara to imagine. To imagine. Can you believe it? I tell you guys, I tell you, it's just, it blows my mind. Guys, it blows my mind. With what Shayla is saying. I can't believe, no, I shouldn't say it. It didn't surprise me. That's why I'm telling her, the girl bad mind, she bad mind bad. And then now we have to add Denanisha to the mix. Denanisha said to Anthony, you have to buy me a new house and a new bed. All this time she never think she want a new house. When she pull up on Anthony mansion, Amber mansion, didn't she go? Didn't she do that? But because she saw Amber new place now, let me ask you guys something. Will Denisha go off a day of now? And who is Wayne gonna take to that dinner tomorrow? To Dave's birthday dinner that Amber throwing. Will it be Lauren? Will Lauren thinks the grass is greener with Dave and she gonna go off for Dave to go scam Dave 40,000? My question to you guys though, what is in that letter to Dave? Because that's a thick one. It looks, Charmaine says, Sharon, that she tell us that look like a contract. Margot says, I hit the like button. Thank you, my darling. Lee says, oh wow, is it true what he's saying? Just a question. Lee, there was a lot of nugget drop in that scene. Watch that skit. You and I will have a conversation tomorrow. Maybe I should add you to my WhatsApp group. Lee, oh wow, it is true what he's saying. Just a question. Yes, darling, it is true. Nata says, oh, which one you mean for Wayne or for Ben, Michelle husband? I don't know about Michelle husband yet. I have to go look at that skit. But where Wayne said to Anthony, you guys can cash it at the bank. You can go cash the check. Oh, wow. So Nata says, we are all seen, so I guess nobody is blessed. God says we are about filthy rags before him. People are too judgmental. That's why young people stay away from the church. And Nata, I even stay away from the church. Yes, Sunday was the first time I went back in a long time. But then my office says, I can't preach something and I make people run me from my blessing. Because God says we can go. Sometimes it is good to be in the house, to give him praise too. Yep. Monday, mother told him he is a robber and a thief because he is an entanglement with a married woman. Yes, said Michael. He did say that. I appreciate everyone's opinion, Suzette J says. Sometimes either one of us is on target. And sometimes not. It's good to have chats in a safe environment. It is so true. Guys, listen to our moderator, Suzette Johnson. She's absolutely right. That's why I said to you guys, no comment is wrong as long as you guys are respectful to each other. All right? So no fighting amongst each other, please. Sharon, I'm not tagging them. One of them is asking me what God I'm serving. I'm blessed and I'm serve a living God with truth and love. Thank you for that, Era. Just don't tag anybody. Thank you, Era. Just relax yourself. When you're commenting, just comment like that. Don't tag anyone. Nata, Margaret said, Nata, all I've been saying, that's why I don't go to church either. And Margot, that is what I'm saying. That's why I don't go either. But as a woman of a baptized Christian and a woman of God, I said, may I give no advice. May I have to walk the walk if I want you guys to go back in the house of the Lord. So I went Sunday and it was a blessing. Even Pastor was happy to see me. Everybody was happy to see me. But did anybody call me? Uncle, my assistant pastor called me. And I asked what's going on with me. So you know what? When I see Miss T, I will tell Miss T so I understand exactly what she was saying. Me have something to tell Miss T too. Me understand everything. I missed her and I can't wait to tell her so me understand because the same thing happened to me. Nata, that's all I've been saying. That's why I don't go to church either. Suzette J says, at error, either ignore or just say I have a good day or evening. These are just skits. Exactly, Suzette. Well said. I just love all my moderators have level-headed. Era, please listen. Marga, please listen. We're here to have a wonderful time. And Lee says, Denanisha and Shayla to go after Dave. Yeah, I see that, Lee. I saw that. Lee and Lauren. Lauren, Denisha too. No, not about rule out Denisha. Nobody rule out Denisha. There is Denisha, Shayla, Lauren, and Alicia. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Suzette, Margot says. I agree, Margot says. I agree, Lee. Wouldn't it be funny if Anthony is the one to rescue Amber by taking over the payment on that mansion when Dave can't pay that mortgage deed? D, D, be careful in the chat. Mind the level trees. Oh my goodness, guys, this is hilarious. Oh my goodness, but it is good. Shayla wants everything Amber has. It's not so much Aunt, but the lifestyle. Amber always work for hers. Exactly, Melissa. That's why you think me to do that live when me say she bad mind. She bad mind. I know we have to add another bad mind to it. Denisha. Me says, Shayla, no matter how they try, no remember say we until we says, him a God make Shayla into a star. And then we will hear like a word of wisdom. Whenever she said something good or she said something good, we will call her out. You know, we heal her up. But when she bad mind, we have to call her out too. Bad mind is bad mind, just like Denisha. At error, I respect your opinion. If you get pushback because of your opinion, just ignore it. Exactly. Suzette J. Error, please listen to us, Suzette. Margot says, Dave, didn't Wayne say even the house that he pays for is his baby's mama's are in his name? Margot, Margot, I have to go back go listen. All me know, him says, the Waynes, me have to go listen back to that part. I think I missed that. I think that went over my head. I know he bought all his baby mama's houses and he said he's giving them 30 to 40,000 per month. So then getting more than 50%. Oh my God, Margot, well said, dear darling. Okay, so let me be serious now. So St. Michael says, just asking everyone not to get emotional attached to the characters. These are skit. We are from our opinion based on what we form our opinion based on what we see. Please don't mess the message. Exactly, St. Michael. Well said. I love that. Eros says, Suzette J, yes, you are right. Let's be respect. Let me respect Sharon. Oh, what did I do? All right, thank you, Suzette. She says she respect. You guys are good. Just have a clean, respectful chat. And as I said, we agree to disagree and we come together as one. Sometime you guys, why do you think I read your guys' comment? We're reviewing this skit together. And sometimes what the writer put in a something, maybe the ear will say something and they can add it to their writing. They can because they pre-recorded some majority of the time and they can go back and edit their thing because what we're saying, they say, oh yeah, let me just add that to the skit. You understand? So this is why I read your guys' comment. And I love when I can do the one-on-one and be able to read as much comment as I can because when I have a panel, I'm not able to read every single comment because we're having this conversation going on. You know what I mean? Okay, Sharon, they are the one tagging me. I will never tag Amber Works. All right, so D says, call a spade a spade. Yes, darling. You guys call a spade a spade. Me tell you, you guys are learning how to pick up the nuggets. I am so proud of you guys. You guys know how to pick up the nuggets, but remember, it's just a skit. And as I said to you, the skit evoke human emotions. And we get in our feelings, even me getting in my feelings too at times. And we are all human beings. And then what Amber, you know what I love with her life that I heard what Amber said, one of her life. She says, sometime you know you're doing wrong. There's a situation and you pull away from God. But there gonna come a time when God is gonna pull you back and you're gonna say, here am I, God. And I just love what she said. Because I did pull away from church for a bit. And then I get back into it. Sharon, I didn't. Dave pay cash for the house. Sharon, didn't Dave pay? Yes, darling, he did pay cash for the house, Tina S. And he's going to take a cash back from it. And I was in my feelings this morning. And a lot of people was coming at me because I'm here saying, if it's a gift, it is mine, because if I buy this, this belongs to me. You shouldn't have nothing to it. You shouldn't come and tell me, say, you need to take money from it when you give me a gift. All right. But then I'm saying maybe it's a blessing in disguise that he's gonna take money from it. Because now it have Amber have to sign on that. Always, how do you think Amber gonna feel? I keep on asking you guys that question. Will Amber appreciate that? Will Amber get feeling? I think Angela sees Sharon. And Amber gonna say, but you give me as a gift, why are you free financing it? Will that be an issue? There is so many things. You guys have to look outside the box. Look what you're seeing. Look at what you're seeing. Pick up the nuggets. And then think logically and says, but what if it doesn't work that way? Can't so you mean to tell me, say, this is what them a do? And them a try throw away off? But no, man, let me just park the nugget there and watch again to see if I can get another nugget to add to it. And when you add 1 plus 1, you get 2, and it just keep on adding up. Marga say, I'm baptized Christian too, Sharon. I love your spirit. Thank you, Marga. You know, guys, one thing I will never be is fake with you guys. I will be truthful to you guys. I'm not going to hide nothing from you guys. You can't ask me anything. Whatever skit you guys want me to review, to tell me, and I will review it. Right? We are a chat family for a purpose. God put us together for what? A reason. Thank you, Marga. Seriously, I love every single one of you guys. And Alani says, watch when Denanisha tell Anthony what to do about the divorce. You mean to tell me them it look like me if I'm going to do some premiere video then now? Yes, that is why I love to come here, Nata says, to get other views and everything. Guys, because I have to work behind the scene here to get my channel back to where it needs to be. I can't even get to go over and do my full moderation with Anil. I'm still behind and I'm trying my best to clean up. You know what I mean? But I have to still do my live and just do it a different way because of the new guideline. You understand what I'm saying, guys? And Tina S says, and I thank you guys for letting me know, because sometimes I get really down and want to give up. But you guys say, no, Sharon. When you guys say stuff like that, you guys let me feel that I'm doing something right. That's what I thought, Marcus. So there should not be a mortgage. Tina, what? Tina, weren't you on the live with me this morning? Tina, wait there, let me see what me can. That I'm a studio. I come out of the studio. Guys, what was I saying this morning? Why do you think I was in my feelings this morning? Oh, sorry, guys. I was in my feelings this morning because it's in barter the house. And he says, this is yours. Your name is on the deed. And he under the keys. And then him going to take a cash back from it. So now the house are going to end up with a mortgage. Amber think it's clear because he said he pay cash for it. And a lot of people is not listening to what I was saying, Tina S. That's what I was saying. Even, I think we have 10 people on the live agreeing with us. Lee also. Me and Lee and quite a few of you guys understand what I was saying. Uncle 10 people. Everybody think I was coming for, the other rest thought I was coming for Amber when I was not. I was asking a question for a reason. And I was in my feelings for a reason. You remember when I take up my water bottle and I said, if you give me this, why in God's name you're going to take money from it? And then what Charmaine said, when I come on the later live, I will explain it to you guys. And she came on and she explained. A lot of you guys tell me, and a lot of you guys agree with Charmaine. Remember. So Tina S, this is why I said the house doesn't have no mortgage. But he took the cash to buy the house because he didn't want Amber to find out. He was buying the house for both of them. That's what Dave said to the realtor. He is buying the house for both of them. And then the realtor let him know, Amber has to sign off on it. And then him says, I have to think of a way for her not to know because this is a secret. I don't want her to find out. And then Dave come back and he thinks on it and he says, oh, if I pay cash and buy the house, I can get my cash back out of the house. And the realtor says, yes. Sorry. And a lot of you guys says, he's not going to let Amber know because he's the one purchased the house. And today, a nugget drop. Anthony says Amber is foolish. Or was it stupid? I think him says stupid. I wonder why I must say that. I have to go watch that because me never watch that. You guys tell me that, right? And I'm here saying that could be a nugget. I'm going to watch everything. I'm going to make sure me sit down. Me have to do some stuff in the back office here. But I'm going to try and watch as much as I can. All right, guys? And then Tina S says, that's what I thought, Marga. So there shouldn't be, nope. Yep, you're absolutely right, Tina S and Margot. That's what I said this morning. I think Wayne will take RB. Well, I hope he does take RB and not Lauren. And Lee says, at this party, do you believe it is gonna be a cash out disaster or a mess? Or is it all the above? Lee, I think it's all the above. Let's see. I believe it's gonna be a crash out and it's gonna be Shayla. Well, Shayla, I gotta, she not invite Shayla. Is she inviting Shayla? I could swear. Okay, guys, if Amber invited Shayla, it is going to be Amber would lost her cotton picking mind. I'm just telling you from now. Amber would lost her cotton picking mind if she invites Shayla. Trust me, guys. St. Michael said this skit shows us how art imitates life and vice versa. Please learn from the message. I'm learning very well from the message, guys. Please listen to what St. Michael says. He is absolutely right. And they're showing us what not to do in real life. And that is the lesson. Here he says the skits shows us how art imitates life and vice versa. Please learn from this message. Thank you, Lee. Well said. Tina says, when Amber tell Anthony she will settle for less than 50%, will he agree and move on as well? Well, are you asking me a question? Are you asking the chat family a question? All right, so I'm hoping that he does settled. He give her the 50 as Wayne tell her. Wayne tell him to give it to her and set himself free. and he will be at peace. The question is, will Anthony listen? Will Anthony listen, or Anthony will do the opposite? If he loves her, guys, I always said this, if he loves her, set her free. Let the two of them, let she live with Dave. She's happy, just leave her there. If he's happy with Denanisha, him stay with Denanisha. But what I can tell you, Wayne is absolutely right. Dave is both Anthony and Amber blessings. I hope people are understanding that. Dave is the Daltons' blessings. Oh, Marga says Wayne told Arby that the house are in his names. Okay, may I forgot watch that. Me never did see that skit because I was doing the review. I didn't get to see that. So you mean to tell me I saw my skit then drop today, guys? A genuine gift doesn't have any condition attached to it. Well said, St. Michael. My God, you guys, every single one of you guys are outdoing yourself tonight. Era says Sharon, Denanisha is telling Anthony not to rush over the divorce, because my question is there going to be a divorce? Is there? That's all I'm leaving with you guys. Is there gonna be a divorce? You guys asking me, but is there? Tomorrow night is moderator night. And it's gonna be lit. Arrow. Oh my God, Arrow. You are telling me Denanisha, Sharon, Denanisha is telling Anthony not to rush over the divorce, because my question is there gonna be a divorce? It's a possibility, Error. It's a possibility, because Wayne told Anthony to give Amber the 50%. D says here, Anthony is not going to want to budge from this his offer. His lawyer make because he does not want to let go of Amber. Well said, D Fraser. Well said. Okay, so when is God plan activated, ladies and gents? Or is it activated right now? Or the God, Jesus has a plan activated long time ago and nobody was watching? Suzette says, Error, it is to Denanisha benefit that Anthony remain married, as she does not want to marry him. She is in full scam mode tonight. It was obvious. Okay, so you mean to tell me, say, how long me on here? May I talk to you for too long? You mean to tell me, say, I skit drop with Amber call Anthony? That's what I tell me, so me miss. Or Riri is on. Okay. When Denanisha tell Anthony what to do about the divorce? So remember, I said to you guys, says Denanisha is gonna be lessons for Anthony, and Dave is gonna be Amber lessons. All right, let's see. Tina says, look like there will be an issue with Anthony using Amber's house in the divorce. It seems like his lawyer seems to think he could use the house to an advantage. I think it is a gift. I thought it's a gift. Yes, Amber house is a gift. Anthony doesn't know that. Anthony lawyer doesn't know that either. She doesn't have all the facts. But let's see if she's correct. And we are thinking says she's not correct. We're thinking she's wrong. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I agree, Suzette. Margot says she is in for a big She is in for the bag. She tolerates Anthony. Yes. She's coming in for the K. Yes, mister. She look very nice on the bed there. So I have quite a few skit to go look on. Spot on, Suzette. Okay, okay, Sharon, I get what you are saying. He did say he was going to take out the money out of it. Yes, he did, yeah. And then, so when he does that, they're going to have a mortgage. Yeah, because look like he's using all his capital. But Wayne says, Anthony says first, he has disposable income that they can use for, what was that again, guys? For tax purposes, I think something like that. If I can't remember right now. And Wayne says he has disposable income, Anthony has it, and Dave has it. So they all have money, but they only have liquid. They have the liquid and they have their assets. So nobody wants to touch their asset because that is what giving them the dividend every month. Errol says, Sharon, remember Anthony is still in real, is into real easy. Girl, Tina, don't get Sharon started about no gift, girl. Oh my goodness, Margot, what am I gonna do with you? Margot, what am I gonna do with you? This morning, me said I was eating. Oh Lord, Margot, Tina, I was working and going back and forth about the gift. Yeah, she was. Margot was saying, sure, you come back with that again. And I'm trying to let you guys understand why I was in my feelings about the gift. When you give somebody a gift, you're not supposed to take it back. That is not a gift. Oh my goodness. Me wonder what my Angela C is. Dave is Anthony and Amber's blessings. Oh wait, the Dave is Anthony and Amber karma, not blessings. Wayne says, guys, we're calling a spade a spade. Wayne says, and I'm going off of what Wayne says. Wayne says, Dave is. He never said might be. He says Dave is. Okay, that's the difference. But I do get what you're saying. Oh my goodness. Could Dave be Anthony and Amber's karma? Is it? Is Dave and Denanisha, Anthony and Amber karma? Our consequences, whatever we want to call it. Oh my God. You too, we love you too, Sharon. That I said. I'm going to Dave's birthday dinner. Marga, me too. May I come with you, Marga? Don't leave me behind. Guys, how is Tina? Anybody know if Tina Young is okay? I haven't seen her. I didn't get to go on Unil today. Is she okay? Have you guys seen her in any other chat? Is she good? As long as she's good, that's good. Because I hope she's doing well and she's not sick or anything. If she's sick, we just send out some prayers for her. That's why I'm saying if Shayla comes to the party, she's gonna be the one to crush out, because remember, she already don't like that Amber has all the blessing. Yes, Lee, and she said it today. She literally told Tamara, and Tamara give her that look and says, you can't be like that, Shayla. You are doing the podcast. Yours blessing will come. But this is Amber time to receive her blessing. Guys, there was a lot of nugget drop yesterday. Today, 12:04 right now. Lee says, and you know, Amber will want to leave to have a housewarming party. and with mistakes. She's trying to invite anyone, Ernestine, just by running her mouth. This is why I said earlier today, I think that was the second skit when she called Ernestine. I said, Amber couldn't just keep her mouth closed for a bit. Just make the ink dry on it something now. And then when Amber go do, she tell Ernest and then she go post it in the group chat. And I may have to ask you guys, did Amber lost her cotton picking mind? Denisha wants to be prolonged, the divorce, so she and her son will be protected. But if the divorce, thank you, Eklin, for that. But if the divorce is over, she can have Anthony clear. But if Anthony doesn't divorce Amber, you see what she do? I'm going to go for what you guys says. You see what Denisha is doing, guys. Denisha is telling Anthony to, I haven't seen that you guys that tell me, so me I go for what you guys saying. She's telling him to prolong it. That way, they still have money, can get money all time. So that, because if Amber gets it, Amber could get that 50%. And she don't want that. I wonder if I think somebody in the chat say, I wonder when Denisha gonna find the safe where Anthony hide the money. Denisha wants to prolong the divorce so she and her son protected. So thank you for that, Eklin. Eros says, Suzette J. Anthony is going to figure Dave out about the house because he is into real estate. Yeah, it's true. Anthony will know because it will be public record when it's go off. Eklin said, Denisha says she wants a new house and a new bed. So she's keep watching. So let's keep watching. Yes, Eklin, we already called that. Wolfman Dave is trying to trap Amber. That's why he brought the house with the string attached. Thank you, darling. Tina Young is fine. Oh, she's fine. I haven't seen her in a oh, so she's over. I think where she is. All right, then as long as she's okay. Because I thought she was sick. That's why I haven't seen her for a bit. I'm going to swing by and pick you up for Dave dinner, Sharon. Thank you, Margot. I'll be waiting. Thank you, my darling. You and I both will be going to that. I'm wondering, did Tina let Anthony out of the basement? I know Anthony have Tina Young in the basement. Do you guys think so? St. Michael says, Shayla shouldn't envy Amber. What Amber has is not blessing. It's a sorrow disguised as joy and happiness. My God, St. Michael. Lisa, let's see if they do divorce. What's gonna happen between Anthony and Shayla and Kai? That's my question. That's a good one. That's a good one, Lee. Let's see. We're gonna watch, and we're gonna pick up some more nuggets, and then we'll speak on it. Because that was felt now is Kai Anthony's son. So Shayla can be out of the picture as well. Exactly, if Kai is not Anthony's son. I wanted to jump through the screen and slap Amber when she called Ernestine Margus. I know ye. Me say Amber got me into my feelings so mad to them. I was so in my feelings today, guys. I was really in my feelings. Eklin said, Denisha basically don't want Amber to give Amber the 50%. Yeah. You know why now she getting involved? Because she saw the house. She's just a Shayla, a bottom feeder. And me a stick to it. Nobody want good for Amber. Nobody. Shayla and Denisha. Me dying to hear where the other two fake birds them have to say. The other two fakeness. Delicia and Lauren. I'm dying to see what they have to say, my guys. Okay, my darling, it is 12:09. I think I keep you guys long enough. We were having so much discussion. So let's see what happens tomorrow between Anthony and Amber. Will they end and what I call that word? I don't mean I go use one big word, but make it can't come out of my word, out of my mouth. So will they end this peaceful tomorrow? Will Anthony accept Amber offer? Well, I wonder if Anthony gonna actually listen. Do you think Anthony is listening to Denanisha nonsense that she has put right now? Wayne says you're happy with Denanisha, Amber is happy with Dave. Wayne tell him give Amber the 50%. And like Anthony can't make it, Mac. Anthony pocket is really deep. So even if him part with 50, Anthony will be okay. Kai will be okay. Denanisha will be okay. Set her free. Read my comment, Sharon. Hold on, baby girl. Let me go back up. Marga said, remember when Denisha's son father told Anthony that he don't know what he's dealing with. He told him watch his bank account and hide his credit card. Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that, Margo. I remember. Correct, Margo. Well said, guys. Anthony will give Amber less than 50. He will be sticking to his last offer, St. Michael says. Yeah, look how him, me I look on him face right now, but me can't hear what them a say. Anthony is actually listening to Denanisha. I don't think him going to listen to what Wayne says it looks like. But let's see. Maybe we could be wrong. I am going to keep one eye open on Anthony for tomorrow. And we will see what will happen. All right, my lovelies. Lee says, if Amber gets 50 and be happy, is she going to sign the paper or is her lawyer going to hold her back? Just a question. That's a very good question, Lee. If Amber gets his 50 and be happy, so her lawyer should be okay if she gets it because she gonna get a big chunk out of that money at the end of the day. She is going to get a big chunk. All right, guys. Great chat, everyone. Have a good night, my darlings. Have a blessed night. Sleep well. We'll talk in the morrows. Bye, everyone. Remember what I said to you guys, but Wayne says that because he wants Amber as well. Anything can happen. Exactly. But remember what I says. Is Dave really Amber's blessing? Good night, everyone. I'm leaving that with you guys. Please like, please share, please subscribe, and I'll